let's see what we got going on in here. This is another, ow! Whew, that was cold. I sat down on a bucket full of water. Now I got what you call a cold ass or a wet ass. Okay. You thought that was a bee sting, didn't you? Okay, what I was gonna say, this is another late season queen right here. And this one is gonna be from the local guy. And when I say local, it's called the Bee Barn. They're actually, their name is nationwide, but I got it from the local guy here in Bunkie, Louisiana. But you can look on the internet, look up the Bee Barn, and they will ship you queens. They have locations all over. And here's just a whole pollen, a whole frame of pollen. And it looks like they got about 4 frames of bees. Okay, got a little brood pattern here. I see some on-capping going on right here. All these have been on-capped and looks like they're gonna recap them. There's a nice little brood pattern. And the reason you see some of these on these smaller frames in this deep box is because here's another nice frame of brood. Okay, get back to what I was saying. I had some small nukes with some medium frames, and they had food on them, so I stuck the food in here when I made the splits. And this is all pollen right here, a little bit of brood right there. I haven't seen the queen. If you had, you might have seen her. Okay, so she's doing good. Coming out of winter. Here's another one of those food frames I had. And what I'm going to try to do is work those into, when I'm going to add a super on here, I'm going to add a medium super and I'm going to work those smaller frames up. So let me put this on some food. We'll move on to the next one. All right, this is one of my production hives. Let's see what they look like inside. Got a little bit of Bob's Appy tablet left over. Let's take a look. Let's pull one of these frames out. Got a little bit of pollen on here. Yeah, you can see they're hatching out. Let me make sure my queen's not on the bottom of here so I don't squash her. You can see the bees are hatching out. There's a little bee right there. Hatching out. Come on out of there, baby. But anyhow, you can see, if I can get it to refocus, you can see how the center of here has where she had started laying and they're hatching out, going out. And these that are in the middle are probably some that she went back and filled in. Yep, that little bee came out. You can see another one hatching out right here. So all these they're steady coming out there. You can see him chewing his way out. So she had a good little brood pattern. Check one more. I don't know if this one needs food or not. She's got this right laid up, and look, you can see putting in some drones right here. Putting in some drones on the corners. She's got a little bit of drone on the bottom. And all this is laid up with brood cell right there. Okay, I don't see much food up here. Gee whiz, look, the drone right here. Look at all those drones. Won't be long, we're about to start making queens. Look at that, solid drones. I love to see that, especially on some calm bees like these are. These are very calm. I don't see any food up here. No food. A little bit of nectar there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push these bees over. And I'm going to put them a feeder because I'm going to be gone for a week. And I don't want to come back and find them starved out. Okay, before I set that feeder in there, let me pop it and make sure there's no swarm cells on the bottom with all those drones. No, I don't see any swarm cells yet. So, because they still got plenty of room to move into, but she's just putting out a lot of drones, which I like. Put this feeder in here. I got this feeder full. Let me see if I can squeeze another frame in there. Some I can, some I can't, depends on the box. All right. What I'll do when I come back, I'll pull the feeder out. The feeders are easier to pull out than the frames when they're that tight. And I'll just take this frame with me, knock these bees off. I don't see the queen on there. I don't want to be knocking her. Really calm bees. Now, these might be calm, but those, oh gosh, I got to put gloves on. That's one of the hives I'm going to do the Demarest on. And hopefully after the honey flow, I can find that queen. Well, I got to find her to do the Demarest, at least shake them all down to the bottom, but hopefully replace that queen. You just look at them. I don't want any drones from that hive.